late. It's all good. We out here. All right.
You're watching the Brothers of Legacy. We don't stand out. We stand up.
You
boy.
know what I be thinking. Remember, my first experience with the drums, the guy playing the drums. What's happening, Dwayne? Dwayne, I can see him playing the drums to that beat right there for you.
That was happening.
Yeah, I threw it back. I don't know if you guys are too young to know about what's happening and all that stuff.
I've seen what's happening
in
reruns. What's up?
No Roger, no rerun, no rent. No Roger, no rerun, no rent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember that one. No Roger, no rerun. Classic.
Kadeem, like, I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all trying to compound my morning with stuff I don't, is old stuff.
No, sir. It is a good Tuesday morning.
Yes, indeed.
Good morning. I got all the tunes today, huh?
I see. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Brothers of Legacy. Appreciate you guys for being here. It is Tuesday. It's going to be a kind of a quick show, but I did want to come on so I don't get fined. And I appreciate you guys for being here. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Jeff. Did I see Mama Corey? Good morning, Mama Corey. Great morning, everybody. Make sure you share. Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring. And Earl T is in the he's not going to be on today. He was in the Instagram space. I'm looking over there, trying to stay on both. But so yeah, he has the babies, and he got both of them. So twins, same time, double trouble. It's exciting.
I respect that, Earl T.
They was his Valentine's date. I saw him posted it. It was his Valentine's date. The girl.
Nice. Awesome. Good times. To have babies again. Nah, I'm good. Don't nobody want babies again? Some more babies?
Nah, because then
I got grandbabies.
We could walk into places for a table of two.
Right.
A table of two.
Can I get a high chair and a booster seat?
Nah, see. I was in Denny's on Saturday and I saw they had now the high chair, that thing converted into a car seat holder. The guy was like,
right. Oh yeah, listen. I've seen some of the most creative.
I was like, what?
Yeah. I've seen somebody with like a car seat. They jerked that, boom, the wheels just popped out. I was like, wow. It's like, let's go. Oh man. Hold on. This is the most creative thing I've seen ever in the history of parentum, kiddom. So you know how you got it when you're carrying your baby, right? And generally they're like on your hip, kind of, because that's like the easiest spot sometimes. Yo, this dude had it looked like a converted fanny pack that was like a seat that just was attached to his waist. I was like,
what?
Wow. Yeah, because he had the baby, like all the weight of the baby was on that converted fanny pack. There's like a seat for him. I was like, wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. All you need is two of them, the whole two kids.
It be like that sometimes. I know I don't want no more little babies. I want to be able to give them babies back to their parents.
That's exactly what Jeff said. He said grandbabies are good. We can go home and leave mom and dad with all the work. Here, babies, take all this candy. Get all hyped up. Yeah, let's go. All right, we out.
That's it. Right on the head.
Guy, right. Oh man. So quick idea, right? I was watching this video, and this gentleman from Africa, which is why I'm not going to say his name because I know I'm gonna mess it up, spoke about elevation, revelation, and assimilation. And basically, the moment that you learn something new, kind of elevate your mind, and then the revelation of changing your thought pattern and assimilating into this new space. One of the quickest ways to kind of explain that is even just learning something, new. Like I think about Kaneem because he's been in several different spaces of businesses, and I'm sure like there's the interest in it. Like that's an interesting space. Then it's the elevation of learning. Oh, is this what this is? And then the revelation of the different ways to make money, like even in the car space, like, oh, because I'm sure there are things that he kind of knew, but when you get into it, like, wow, I never realized folks move like this, in a certain space. There's always that revelation that you learn in new spaces. And then it's the assimilation of getting into it. So I just kind of wanted to talk about some of that in your life, some of those elevation points, some of those revelatory points where you improved on yourself. And does that make sense? Does it? Am I hitting somewhere? Got your wheels turning a little bit? Do you understand what I'm saying?
You talking specifically to me, brother, or you talking to somebody else?
Everybody. I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at Larry at the same time.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
But I'm kind of watching the plane like this.
I wasn't coming. But
revelation and assimilation sound like marriage. What up, Chris? What up, Chris? Oh,
that's a lot of Asian, but
that's a lot of Asian.
If you I guess if you look at that you are interested in, or that you I guess you would have to just be more knowledgeable about it. So seek out what the knowledge that you're trying to gain about whatever it is that's specific to.
Right. Like, I mean, because we talk about your life as far as going from, the knuckleheaded kid to the young adult, learning your way, and then realizing some of the things you wanted to change, and realizing like some of the folks that were cool to hang out with, I can't really rock with them like that anymore because of the stuff they're into now, which was the stuff I was into, but just you realize, that's not good for my long-term health, life, societal, like you said, I want to be a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen. I can't really rock with everything that's going down in these spaces. And, the elevation point is like, oh, there's more out there, like I can achieve a certain level financially without going this particular direction, and then the revelation is like, okay, oh, this what I can get into in order to achieve these financial successes, in a different space. And then of course the assimilation is working it, like, okay, boom, just do this, I do this, and I do this, I get the house, I keep the house, I can get me another house, like, boom, I pay my taxes, ain't nobody coming after me, I don't have to watch my back, I could just live, and I'm good, as long as I do these particular things. And that's kind of where I'm going. And we're going to definitely dig more into this. I'm going to see if Matt come on tomorrow, because this is a mental health kind of thing as well, just the elevation.
Come on.
Get it out.
Come
And
on.
assimilation. What up, Brian McCory? Good morning,
Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
What's going on, my brother? I was trying to help him get it out here. It's like it was caught in the throat, like he had a little frog caught in the throat. You didn't want. Glad he got it out of there, though. He got that old Asian about it. Asian. He is on an Asian mission this morning.
Right. So Rod had a good point. He said, I had a revelation recently after watching this documentary that maybe I need to be vegan. I have not assimilated yet or taken any steps, but it's on my mind. Rod, what is the documentary? I bet you probably watched the same one that you was like, wow. Because it was one that was really good. I was like, oh, that was some good stuff right there. That made me really think about the whole veganism thing. It was I was trying to think, is it Farm to Table? I can't remember the name. If you put it up, it's probably the same one. I know it was on, mine's always on Netflix. most of my revelatory documentaries are on Netflix. Oh no, I've not seen that. They trying to kill us. Wow. All right. That opened your mind.
Yeah, lots of my friends have their own chickens now.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So that they can not only eat chicken, eat their own chickens, but have their own eggs.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, my granddad had one. I own chicken, I own eggs. Man, I got eggs every day. Every day.
Yeah, it's interesting that you don't have to put their eggs in the refrigerator.
No, you can leave them on the counter in the kitchen.
Yeah. And the eggs are ugly. They're not pretty.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Come in different colors, and
right.
They have the coating, the little rough coating that protects the egg and all that. Right. It's amazing the difference between what we see in the store and what you get naturally when you're farming. So I love that. I don't have chickens, but I would if I could.
After that, Doc. Right. He said, yep. He said, after that, Doc, I need my own chicken.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's pretty scary when you see what things are supposed to be like.
Right.
But that's America.
Yeah. But let me.
I don't think I can get my kids to go out there and kill no chicken.
You got it's one of them things that, because I think about it too. I'm like, man, if I just if someone's like, hey, I got this space and here's a chicken, this is how we're gonna have to eat every day. It'll be challenging. My first kill, what you got to do is ring it or whatever they got to grab it. I got to take it out.
A whole different process.
Already.
You got to feathers, and then you got to water it, and got it, clean it. Yeah,
you have to stay pluck it.
It's a challenge.
You got to pluck it first.
Yeah, chicken yolks are supposed to be orange, not yellow.
Wow. Said, yeah, my daughter had 50 chickens at one time and used to sell the eggs. The yolks are almost orange in color.
Wow.
See, and it's that as well. So and I know this is kind of in the same vein, but it's that elevation, revelation of this is what it's supposed to look like. Because in your mind, what you're used to it looking like.
Right.
But then to see something natural, I think will be the first challenge. These eggs don't look like the eggs I've eaten for the last 30 years. It's gonna cook differently. It's gonna look different. Can you get to that point? Well, I don't know. I'm not that hard pressed on visual. If I know if it's different, if I've already if I went into a restaurant and they're like, hey, as a note, we have all natural eggs. Boom. I know they're gonna look different. I know they're probably gonna smell. We're in a different space. Can you eat? Are you a visual eater like that? Can you eat something if it's not visually appealing?
Yeah. And listen, when I was in the military, I found out the truth about green eggs and ham. Because they would cook the eggs at 3:00 in the morning. We were out in the field. Sometimes by the time the eggs got to us, they were in these metal containers sitting in water to stay warm. By the time we got the eggs, they were green. So we literally ate green eggs and ham.
Okay. I'm hungry though. Yeah. Listen, I'm hungry.
I'll tell you what, visually, And I don't care what nobody say. Chitlins
Oh,
ain't nothing visually appealing about chitlins,
True.
but they show is good.
they're really green.
Yeah, they're green. They were turning colors by the time they got to us. I guess they were camouflage.
Right. They won't see you eating. They won't see you eating.
We didn't care. We ate them though.
Right. I'm just saying, like, not like, hey, Sarge.
Have you ever had a dehydrated beef patty? Looks like a piece of cardboard. You drop it in some hot water, it swells and gets soft. You put it between two crackers and you eat it like a sandwich.
Well, see,
you ain't got much choice.
All right. So you guys ever split a lobster tail? A quick one from. All right. So the other day I was splitting these lobster tails. Got the first one, boom, laid on top, straight, normal white color. Split the next one, boom, normal white color. I get to the third one and was like, it was this green stuff. It's this green stuff that was on this one, right?
Poop shoot.
It is actually called tamale, and it's supposed to, and it is edible, and that person is supposed to be the best part. Like if you get a lobster tail that has that, that would be the best part. Well, the Banks family was like, "Yeah, you can go back and pay."
No,
we gave it its last rites. And dropped it because the fourth one we split open, it was white. I was like, "Hey, we read all these things. It was like it's called tamale. It's good for you. That's you get the purest taste of the lobster tail." I'm like,
"Wow,
you're not selling this to me because I'm thinking it's food. I'm thinking it's food, and I'm like, yeah." We had a fight who got
lobster tamale. No way.
No, sorry.
So I'm visual.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm not really visual if I know what it is.
Right. If I know what it is, yeah, I think I can.
I'm texture driven. There's certain textures I can't handle, like cottage cheese. Never. Lemon meringue pie. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, that lemon meringue pie off the chain, but you know, I feel
you're missing out, brother.
It's the texture for me. I can't do never pudding person like quiche.
Can you do coconut? Because I can't do coconut, like raw coconut.
I love coconut.
Oh, see the texture coconut. In this liquid form, I can have coconut, but in the solid, no.
Oh wow.
No, you give me an almond joy, I'm like,
wow.
Yeah, see, I'm a solid. I like solid textures.
Okay.
I don't like the mushy stuff.
I think I can eat just about anything. Like if someone like told me what it was and explained, like if I was at Jeff's, I think she said daughter, and she, made the eggs. Like, listen, these are natural eggs. Eggs look like, and I might even Google it. Like, what do natural eggs look like? Oh, okay, it's gonna be orange. I can settle in my mind what it is and what I'm about to indulge in. Yeah, it's like while we was away, they had this orange juice that was, like a naturally squeezed orange juice, but to me, it tasted horrible because I'm so used to the Tropicana,
and stuff.
So you're a non-pulp. You don't like the pulp.
Well, not just that. It had the rind, was in there as well, and I was like, oh, this is horrible. Like it didn't. Yeah, it didn't.
You needed sugar in yours.
I guess I don't know what it was. It just wasn't. I was like, oh, and I love orange juice, and I was like, oh, this ain't.
I never understood the concept of putting the rind, like lemons and orange, and all in your drink
all together.
Because I'm trying to think, how many hands has this touched? Right? When you garnishing with orange rinds and lemon rinds,
yes, that's the hand part. That's everybody handle that
with your bare hands. I mean, I don't know.
unawares. You done?
You know, people
right, right,
they'll get the lemon and then they'll squeeze it, then drop it in their drink.
right. Oh yeah, yeah.
It stays on the lid for me.
I do. I risk it. I do
On
it
the rim,
all.
I mean.
Put it
Yeah.
and I crush it, and then I push it in the whatever drink, tea, water, nice and cold with all the
That
germs.
looked like you just drank a Corona. That's what you squeeze it down.
He straight did. He straight did the Corona move.
Yeah, you're telling on yourself, buddy.
I saw the commercial.
It in there? Nah,
I saw the commercial.
Oh, when they not like that. I said, but if you cracked it open unawares, right? You done right. I would have. I'd be like, ooh, what's wrong? Orange.
Yeah.
No. Jeff, I got a bad
I did think about that stuff, Jeff, because my mom was a preschool teacher. So everything was about washing your hands.
Right.
Wash your hands. So many people in the medical field in our family, everybody's washing their hands. So I'm always conscious about that stuff. When you go to restaurants, who's got gloves on, who's got a hairnet. Look at all that stuff, man. That's why it's hard to eat fast food, because I worked in a fast food joint.
I just keep my head down and work and just eat. Said I'm at the point of balancing taste versus health, right? But I love me some I love some taste. It's gotta taste good. It's gotta taste good. I know.
I think it just depends. Like for me, it depends on where I'm eating, why I'm eating, because sometimes you just need substance. You just need to get full, satisfied. And at that point, it really doesn't matter. I'll eat ramen noodles, even though they don't even digest.
I'm taking you off. We eat ramen around here. Don't do that. Nothing is good. Nothing.
I guarantee you have some leftover ramen noodles in your intestines. People talk about that undigested, the 5 pounds of undigested red meat in your gut.
Yes.
Ramen is the same thing.
Ramen is sitting around there.
Yeah.
It's mama's fault. Right. He said, Kim's mom was a preschool teacher. Now I understand. Thank you, Pastor. Kim is a clean fanatic. Right. It's your mama's fault. Kadeem.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I just make sure you're still moving.
I'm listening, y'all.
The wife had a birthday. I want to just shout out Kadeem real quick. He did an amazing job hosting.
It was awesome.
Yeah, he did an amazing job.
I thought you were going to sing. I saw the video.
Right.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I made that disclaimer. I was not a singer, but I in the forefront though. I was definitely in the forefront. So.
Hey, you did your thing, man. I was really impressed. It was really, really awesome. The love was there. I know your wife was satisfied. I hate we had to leave early, but I know she was satisfied.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, she was on the cloud. Yeah. She's on the cloud.
That's awesome. On the topic,
Thank you to the walk.
Right.
Thank you to everybody who participated, because it was a group effort.
Absolutely.
And then his children didn't embarrass him. He gave his children instructions, and they got it immediately.
Right.
And did exactly what they were instructed to do. My children would have been like, "Really now, Dad?" I'm serious,
wasn't
man.
No debate. It wasn't no debate.
Yeah, I loved it, man. There was no debate. They got up, they grabbed their cameras, and I like the wisdom there. Let the children record so that the grown folks don't have to. Put your phones down, enjoy the moment. We have people recording.
Right. Absolutely.
There it is.
It was good stuff. Good stuff.
So Rod says, on the topic, he said, guess one of the points is being truthful to ourselves on what will elevate us, right? Our families or community. True indeed. But I think a lot of that starts with you personally getting it first and then trying to share with others that want to receive it, because a lot of times the worst is when you realize, hey, let me give you some knowledge or information that can help open your mind, and they're not ready, or they don't want to hear it, or they don't want to do that kind of work. Because I'm sure we've all experienced that, trying to help somebody out, like, hey, if you just get out of this situation, move your mind right here, it'll change everything.
I think a
Oh.
great nugget is knowing that there's a difference between planting, watering, and manifestation of understanding, right? The
Okay.
scripture tells us some plant, some water, but God gives the increase. And you
Absolutely.
have to recognize that you might be in the planting season with someone, because
Right.
not everybody is where you are when you get there.
Right.
And
That's
sometimes you can feel really strong and passionate about something, and someone else is like, that's not 2 cents for me.
right.
But it's because they're just not where you are. And I think
Right.
we can ruin messaging by trying to force people to get to where we are, as opposed to just planting a seed.
Yeah.
They'll get it later. You hear preachers say it all the time. You'll get this about 2:00 this afternoon. Right.
Right.
Like, oh, now I knew what you were talking about. So we have to be careful with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I tell people, my old statement is that there's nothing worse than an ex-smoker.
Right.
You start smoking around an ex-smoker, they'll treat you like you had the plague.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, gentlemen, I got to jump, man. Y'all have a great day.
That's here, man. Hey, brother, it was great to pop in on you guys, man.
Yes,
love you,
it's a shutdown.
Family.
It's a 10:00 show, guys. We appreciate you.
All right.
It's falling right in time. We appreciate you guys for being here, rocking with us. We look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Yes, I know it was short. Had a lot going on this morning. I got a lot more going on for the rest of the morning. But I did want to come on because I love the fact that you guys come through and you prioritize us. So I'm trying to make sure I prioritize you guys, and your input matters. This discussion matters. We're going to definitely dig further into it. It came on my feed and I was like, this is really good. This is, like I said, the name I can't repeat right now because his name is totally African and I'm going to mess it up. I've listened to it like 3 or 4 times and I'm like, I'm gonna get that wrong. But he's a smart dude. They actually had the Shark Tank African edition, and he was a part of it. So he's a smart guy. I'm gonna share a lot more from him because he's straightforward about the stuff that he speaks about. So and he actually is, a man of means and money, not just a dude online. So I appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Make sure you share. Thank you guys for being here. Text, join our community, text LWN to 84576. I'll tell you one thing. The text community is growing.
Nice.
People are signing up, Listen, my audience may not be huge, but people are getting the message. So we are growing. We are growing. We are growing. And I appreciate you for pushing that growth. Jeff, Rod, Lisa. And Lisa's doing some amazing stuff. You guys, if you're not part of the email, her and Thomas, they're doing some great stuff. I'm gonna share more, and Dr. Rollins is heading that. We're definitely gonna share more. Give it a word. No, don't do that to me, Jeff. Don't do that to me, Jeff. He said, give it a word with the name. So Mama Corey as well. She spread the message. She helped us out definitely in our growing stages, and she is shared with family, and we appreciate you for doing the work. And if all hearts and minds are clear, 988. If you or someone you love is having a mental health crisis, make sure you dial 988. And as always, know that we love you. Jesus loves you better. Stay safe, make good choices, and we will see you in the AM. I think that's it. That's all. Peace out.